like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Drip for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm Biddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and take a mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age of nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVP is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, National Road Train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so
brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, talk to me wild like they ain't tired to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's
Cali, go closer. You like a lot of clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur. Coaster Nostra, stick up to your nose. This rolling stone and no. California, ill as pneumonia when we confold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out. If they act out, yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both. I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. My style. somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a boner pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Master! Oh, man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Come on, set. Rock roll 80.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid, but it's not enough. Few that are really stuck, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I say the G-Pad. Watching do it. We survived outside from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like a fan, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these wheels. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really stuck, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, man. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. What? Do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activity, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled, cause he knew me since a kid. Have to cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling.
You ain't never been a scared town. On that, go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the roads in a stolen ride like, when they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe to the like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide. It really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the
Cameron Road, got cash to blow. Green 90s foreign, got me using my 90s alright. See what you in the parking lot. I would look at you, keep my number locked. I make me on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on old net. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim you're sorry.
What's happening? Southside, Clayco, oh, damn, hit Cat on the Sundays. Say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax. Shout out in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
He'll drop to throw. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. They'll look to pick up the pace. They'll look to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line and in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Giants offense ready for this next possession. Hey, Greg, you think about the NFC East, I was always fond of saying you're not allowed to rebuild in the NFC East. Think about these fan bases, Philly, Washington, Dallas, the Giants. Their fans don't stand rebuilds very often. Always feels a different pressure in this division to be one of the best teams in the league every year.
And it's just such a fun division. And last year with Washington turning it around so quickly, Jaden Daniels and Dan Quinn, what a great story that was. And then, of course, with Philadelphia, the eventual Super Bowl champs, clearly towards the end of the season, it was pretty evident, at least to all of us, that they were the best team, and that's exactly how things played out. So if you're at the bottom looking up, unlike some of these other divisions where you say, okay, maybe I'm not as far behind as it feels, in the NFC East, Mike, there's just not a lot of easy wins in your division, especially if you're the Giants.
We talk about history, and sometimes people go back 5 or 10 years. I just think back to the generations of great matchups amongst these teams. Greg, when any one of these teams goes to visit the other one, it feels like a historic NFL game because of the legacy. That, to me, is why the NFC East is one of the sexiest divisions in all of sports, not just the NFL.
And it has more of kind of like a college football vibe, right? There's rivalries. The fans kind of they hate each other. They're yelling at each other. They're throwing things at the field. It has a little bit more of a college arch enemy, arch rival type of vibe, and I think that's why it's so fun to football fans all across the league. Whether you're a fan of a team in the East or not, when those two teams are on and they're playing each other, you want to tune in.
Back to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. The Giants offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Now he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, New York. That one is going to hurt the defense. The Giants offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. The Giants offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release, the draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out in your mind, interested to see how they fit in the league as this season gets going.
You know, obviously so much attention around the quarterback position. Cam Ward goes number 1, and obviously Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I think a guy that's going to be fun to watch when you talk about fit, I think you look at Ashton Jeanty. He gets drafted by Vegas. He's now with the Raiders. Pete Carroll. It kind of has the feel of, is he his Marshawn Lynch? Is he the bell cow back, under center, Geno Smith, play action, set up that run game, play good defense? This feels like the early path Pete Carroll took when he took over in Seattle and turned them into a Super Bowl champion. So I'm not saying Genty's Marshawn Lynch, but he certainly feels like that's the fit the Raiders were going for when they took him with their first-round pick.
Hey, let me ask you about Travis Hunter. Of course, a Heisman winner. Colorado, great play, both sides of the ball as a receiver and a corner. You know, Greg, it's hard to come in this league and play well on one side of the ball. The Giants offense now, they get set to take over once more. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the Passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7-0 outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets. Rams and Jags will also play in London week 6 and 7. Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Peyton Turner, he gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And it would appear they are on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. after the catch. He gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now it's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Peyton Turner. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. He'll get this out quickly to Neighbors. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 11-yard line.
Escaping to his left. And he will score! Touchdown, Giants. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his right. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line.
And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The Giants offense back onto the field for their next possession. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a road win here for the Giants. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Big Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Happy fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself.
Nothing takes a part of me.
Ready?
2, 3, 4.
60 boxes. 60 Let's go now.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas. Couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me. You fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so good. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got picture, baby, I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. You know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I feel crazy.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dull. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb?
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Into Giants offense, ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Now, faking the give, on the run to the right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. to the air now on 1st and 10. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
A big-time play out of the G-Men. 53 yards.
Yeah, this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. And after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the first down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That escapability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they put him down for a second.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Was defended by Brian Cook.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He runs with it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be forced out of bounds. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Forced out wide. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the... Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win 3rd down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all three downs.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete.
This is one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of
pressure. Gets there, and down he goes. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down.
Giants offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Back to the air one more time. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Brings up 4th down.
Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well power rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't cut the matrix. Got that touch of my savior. Give me that touch of my head.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense. Still second down.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
Offense. Still second down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock.
Offense.
Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still second down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still second down.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off
Delay of game,
on top.
offense. Still second down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock.
Offense.
Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
So, here are the Giants, down by 1, less than 90 seconds to go. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy, unless they can score here. They got it, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw, scrambling to his left, taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up in a short game.
Out to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Now they'll set up to throw. Working his way out left.